Hello and welcome to episode number 19 of Nintember 2016. I am Wes, the Average Trainer, and today we are talking about a fine RPG for the Nintendo GameCube, which is entitled Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Now, like I mentioned, this is a standout RPG. It has RPG written all over it. And it makes sense because it is the sequel to the Paper Mario game for the Nintendo 64, and which is itself a spiritual successor to Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo. So as the third RPG basically in this series, how does it stand up? Pretty nicely. It's a really good game. I mean, I loved the original Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64, so I knew I would enjoy this one just as much as I enjoyed it. And I think I did, to an extent. I think that one of the best parts of this game has to be the partner characters that you get, specifically Koops and having a little Yoshi kid. Koops was definitely one of my favorite partners because he was really easy to relate to. He's just kind of down on his luck, but he's a go-getter. And having that partner Yoshi was super cool as well, especially since you could name him basically whatever you wanted. Which, I mean, hey, that's pretty neat. A way of customizing the game to match your own, personality. So I thought that was cool. The partner characters are definitely memorable, especially, and Admiral Bombery, however you pronounce his name. That's super cool. A Bomb as a partner. So good. The X-Nauts were an interesting villain group. They really reminded me of a Showa-era Kamen Rider villain group. They had their little poses, and they just kind of seemed to, go with the flow. It's kind of like all the little shocker troops, really. So I like that part about it. But it's really hard for me to remember, as I was really trying to type up these notes, how much I really don't remember about this game. I know I really, really liked it. And I know that I have scenes in my head of different parts of it, but unfortunately I'm missing the big picture of everything that happened. I kind of remember the story, but not really well. I remember the partner characters a lot more than I remember most other parts, but it's interesting. My memory is fading as I'm getting older, which is weird because this is probably the game I played more recently. Interesting. But anyway, it did seem like a really interesting story. It could be my own fault for not remembering it very well. I know there was a demon involved, and the X-Nauts were doing something, and there was, a big item thing that they're trying to get, and Princess Peach was captured once again. That basically talks about all Mario games, actually, so I'm just going to move on. The battle system was top-notch. It took all the important aspects of the original Paper Mario battle system and amped it up. Probably the best part of the battle system were the backgrounds. They were so well designed and just very well animated. And it popped out a lot on the GameCube. The GameCube was really a powerhouse. People neglect to remember that when they bring up the GameCube. So I'm telling you right now, that GameCube was awesome. And the music was super fitting for each of the areas. I think that, that is one of those soundtracks that I just really want to have. I want the OST, as it were, on CD. But alas, I don't have it. I don't even know if it's available. I really want to get it, though. So anyway, it is overall a great game for the GameCube, even though a lot of my memory has been disappearing as of late of it, but it is super good as far as I remember. And it should be re-released so I can experience it again. I'll buy it again as a virtual console release, or if they want to make an HD remake, not going to stop them. And yes, that also means I am looking forward to Paper Mario Color Splash coming out soon. I know a lot of people aren't, but that's their fault, not mine. I want to get it. I even enjoyed what I played of Sticker Star, and I'm currently working on finishing that as well. So the Paper Mario series, really as a whole, definitely get some of them. So thank you for watching, and until next time, please stay average. Goodbye.